I sat quietly in my room, my back resting against the cold wall, my mind heavy with thoughts. I couldn't even explain. Everything around me suddenly felt unfamiliar, like I had been thrown into a life I didn't recognize. Why does my life feel so scattered, so messy? In just a blink of an eye? I closed my eyes tightly, holding back the tears threatening to fall again. Ya Allah, I am lost. Guide me in every step I take. Don't let me make the wrong decision. The call to Maghrib echoed faintly from a nearby mosque. But I still couldn't bring myself to go downstairs. The thought of facing Ashman and Layla, it made my chest tighten. I eventually forced myself to stand, took my bath, and spread my prayer mat. I stood before my Lord, pouring my pain into every sujud. I didn't even feel hungry. My stomach was filled, not with food, but with tears. It wasn't that I was angry because Ashman married another wife. No. What hurt the most was that we were still strangers. We were newly married, yet we hadn't even built understanding. No friendship, no love, nothing. And now, he had brought another woman into the marriage, calling me a charity case. That word alone kept echoing in my mind like a wound that refused to heal. The next morning, before Fajr prayer, I performed my tahajjud again. I had cried to Allah all night, seeking clarity, and finally, I made a decision. I would call Hajia Sada. I needed answers. I needed to understand. After taking my bath, I went downstairs to prepare breakfast. But the moment I stepped into the kitchen, I froze. Layla was already there. Assalamu alaikum, I greeted softly. Wa alaykum assalam, Atiya. She replied with a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. She turned back to what she was cooking and continued casually. Atiya, I'm sorry I entered your kitchen this early. I've just been very hungry these days. You know, eating for two. She giggled softly, placing a hand on her stomach. My husband doesn't even know yet. That I want it to be a surprise. For a moment, the world stopped. My ears rang. My heart burned. Ashman didn't just marry Layla. She was carrying his child. My legs felt weak. I couldn't even tell if what I was feeling was anger, pain, or betrayal. Is it even betrayal? We hadn't even consummated our marriage. Still, it hurt. Deeply. Without saying another word, I turned and rushed upstairs. I dressed up quickly, my hands shaking, my thoughts racing. I couldn't stay there. I needed answers. I needed my parents. By the time I arrived at my parents' house, it was already past 10 a.m. Being Sunday, Baba would be home. But just as I reached the door, I heard voices. Baba was shouting. I paused. Something in me told me to listen. Wallahi, we didn't sell Atiya to the Afan family. It was supposed to be a fair arrangement. Why are they now treating my daughter like this? Ami sighed. I understand, but we also have to accept the truth. That boy does not like our daughter. Let's focus on our main goal. Once everything is stable, we'll ask Atiya to divorce him. My heart shattered. I couldn't take it anymore. I pushed the door open. So, I'm truly a charity case. My voice trembled. Me. Baba. What is really going on? Why am I the only one left in the dark? Tears rolled freely down my cheeks. Baba stood up immediately, opening his arms. Oh, Atiya, my daughter. I ran into his embrace and broke down completely. Minutes later, we sat together in silence. The room felt heavy. I think Atia deserves to know the truth, Baba finally said. Ami hesitated. If you insist. I just hope she is strong enough to handle it. I swallowed hard, bracing myself. Baba cleared his throat. My daughter, I am sorry. We made a decision without your consent. My business was collapsing. I was losing everything. As you know, I am a shareholder in the Ahmad Empire, but I couldn't meet the demands anymore. I went to meet Hajia Saida, asking her to increase my shares. But she said she was struggling too. Then she told me there was only one solution. Before her husband died, he allocated half of the properties to Ashraf and his wife. But Ashraf can only access his shares after marriage, and only if the marriage lasts for 6 months. In order to save my business, we agreed to marry you to him. Silence. Heavy, painful silence. So, he was right, I whispered bitterly. I really am a charity case. Atia, Ami snapped. Everything we are doing is for you. All this wealth is for your future. For me? I stood up, anger rising. How is this for me, Ami? By sacrificing my happiness. My voice broke. I couldn't stay there any longer. I walked out. Back in the cab, I stared blankly through the window. Everything felt meaningless. My marriage, my family, my life. Was Baba's business even stable now? Was all this pain even worth it? I placed my hand on my chest, trying to calm the storm inside me. Ya Allah, I am lost. Please guide me.